Alright, I'll just join this one. So, here we go. Still setting up a couple of things. There we go. Hello, I'm back. So now, let's see how much I can do. Okay, it'll show the, okay, finally. I have been knocked out of 14th place, but I still have plenty of time to get it back, so I will do exactly that. I'll have to see if I can go for 13th at some point off stream. But we will find out soon, I guess. All right. A lot of slower choices. Probably gonna choose Justin for this first pick. Okay, Constar 57 is dead. Maybe Taff will be next. And then my next pick was already chosen, so I didn't pick in time, so I just ended up with Butterscotch, I guess. Who will I pick? Maybe I'll pick a Constar next, or should I pick? Yeah, I probably will. And then Endless is here. All right. Now we can move on to the first challenge. Okay. It's a fair 7v6 v5. 2 winners. Someone went over there without a piece. And I'm still getting nothing. And I finally got something, okay. And I've got the last piece. We're done. Cyan team's also done, but red is a little bit... Okay, they're getting there. They finished up with their ship, but Wardmo is going back. Actually, all of them are coming over, and a couple of them are coming back are going backwards as well. Oh, yeah, that is a lot of the red team that does not realize. And even the ones that were originally there are going back as well. But now those people on the red team are coming back. Now some of them are realizing. A couple of them are still back there. We've won already. Cyan team's already at 7, so they don't have time to catch up. Yeah. Advantage searching time now. Well, there's something. Oh. That was a little too close. I'm gonna get that one too. So now I think I've gotten 2 hints, both kind of right in front of Justin. So I will try to be a little bit more careful. I don't know if he saw the second one though. Also, 3 people left on the red team, and then Twilight Fan came over here. I can't tell if it was a rejoin or a late join, and then joined someone else. I'll do a little more searching around, and then I will start to get all the advantages and stuff. And now another person on the Cyan team is left. Now it is, it would be a 6v4v3. Which is absolutely fair. And I feel like it's gonna result in a team swap. I'm gonna start actually going for that at the advantages now. Oh, it was here. Rebound safety, okay. Multiple people left the server. Will I make it to this one in time? Yes, I will. These are great advantages for me to have. Justin left the server. I'm assuming he found nothing. I felt like I had to sneeze for the entire first 2 sections. Okay, who's in charge of getting the last flag? Never mind. Okay, we're pretty much done, yay. Once again, the red team's kind of doomed here. It seems like. Hello, Eham. Gonna continue with a little bit more advantage searching. Twilight Fan and Taft both left from this team. I think this is the last area I haven't looked in yet. Oh wow, a lot of this team's gone now. It's just myself and Constar. It's like, yeah. I don't think necessarily, like, there are some similarities to it, but yeah, so there are a lot of similar mechanics in both. But yeah, who on the red team's gonna be voted out this time? First vote goes to Tabor, then Ailey. And the person voted out is Tabor. I honestly did think that would happen. Because I don't know if the other two are allied with each other. Tabor, you still have a spot in the game. So it's not a vote off this time. She is being sent over to the orange team, although this team is going to get dissolved in like, it's going to be dissolved in like 20 seconds. So, time for the next challenge, I guess. Okay. Let's see what happens this time. There will be 2 teams. It looks like this is how they'll be split up. I can hammer these quickly. If it'll let me pick the bridge pieces up, then that'd be nice. There we go. Alright, we need one more. Come on. Okay, everyone's coming over. That's nice. Let's go. 1 out of 4 for the Cyan team, though. Khalid didn't even bring any treasure chests. Alright, 40-2. That was pretty good. Already found another advantage. Only a vote view this time, though. Almost skipped past this hint as well. Another person left the server. All right. This time it's a vote block. More people are leaving. There's really not that many people left anymore. And the last hint of this island, presumably. Should be another safety. Let's see what happens. Mr. Hamburger 67 uses a last chance advantage. But will it work in his favor? Yes, it will. Now just a moment from Fink as well. She'll use a safety advantage. So now she is safe. Actually, the only one that isn't safe is Aya. So let's see what happens. The first word goes to Fink. It does not count. Fink does not count. Aya. Grab your torch. So, Aya, it is now time for you to go. And everyone else head back to camp. And now we move on to the redemption. So, it is Endless versus Aya now. Endless takes an early lead. by some slight mistakes, Endless is still plays slightly fewer or slightly more tiles than Aya. Actually, he's making quite a few slip-ups, but he's still able to correct them. But his lead seems to be stable over what Aya has. So, looks like Endless is going to win. And there it is. And now it's time for merge, finally. So let's see what happens. Let's get started. Slowest player will get eliminated. Bank is AFK, it seems. I did not know that jump was possible. Though, like, just now. I end up making it first, but Khalid is not far behind. All right. So, only us two made it. Okay. I was sort of paying attention to something different at the time, but okay. Both of us made it, but I was a little bit earlier. Bank actually left the server, which I did not expect. I don't think I'm gonna find anything else. I have a lot right now, so. So now... I am still kind of thinking about it. Who will I choose here? None of us have even been in any prior eliminations. I guess I'll use my vote view. Use that on Mr. Hamburger. But I probably won't use my vote block though. But now is the big decision. I will choose Khalid here. And now it's time for my safety advantage usage. Mr. Hamburger 67 voted for Mr. Hamburger 67. Okay, I will use my safety advantage on Endless. Oh, this is a last chance showcase? Okay, fine, I'll reveal mine too. If you insist. I'm also gonna use my safety on Mr. Hamburger 67. Just because. Alright, so let's see what happens. First vote goes to... Endless does not count. Endless does not count. Mr. Hamburger 67 does not count. Mr. Hamburger 67 does not count. Khalid 106054. Grab your torch. In a vote of 2 nullified to 2 nullified to 1, it is time for you to go. And now we are down to 4. Okay. Missed that one. There we go. Perfect. Okay. Will there be any more challenges? Nope. It's time for the finale. Okay. Alright, now for the bonus categories. Let's see what happens. Starting with the most observant, which should go to me. I got 5 advantages that round. Or this game. And then the most game-changing also goes to me. So next we've got the most competitive going to me as well. And then we've got the most active, which goes to me. Up next after that, we've got the best voting record, having the most votes towards the eliminated player, which ends up going to me. And then after that, the team player winning the most team competitions. That one's going to be a tie between myself and Constar. So, in a 6-1 bonus point victory, I do end up taking this one, which should tie me for 14th. Which is nice. Alright. Okay, there we go, finally. So... anyways, we can move on. Barely was able to get in before the 20 player limit there, so now I can actually check to see if that counted, and it looks like it did. Yep, we are tied now. Looks like a 21 player server now. Alright. Now for the team selecting phase. I will start with Jalen because realty rank, and also glad you like the avatar. Let's see. Who should be next? Liz, I guess, and then after that, will I still pick Max to 0R? I'll think about it a little. The entire Cyan team is gone. Okay. I guess I really don't have to choose. Another person left. What? Another person. I guess I'll choose you. I don't know what's happening. I don't know what's happening at all. But I guess we have our teams. Yeah. Okay, now One It's Bella 1 rejoined onto this team, and also hello Eham. All of that made sense. Oh, goodbye Liz, goodbye Bella. 2 winners. Yeah. We can do this. Another person on the yellow team is gone. I don't know what happened. All right. Yeah, we've got a good chance here. The people on the yellow team are a little confused. Same with the cyan team, kind of. They've got the drawbridge down, but they're not doing as well with the bringing the treasure chests over part. Okay. Okay. So, cyan team is finally done bringing their 5th treasure chest. Yellow team is finally bringing over theirs as well. At least they have all 5 of theirs ready to go, so... Uh-oh, Max to 0 is the only one waiting at that puzzle. Oh no. Oh no, cyan team. That might cause them to fall behind. It is super close. Yellow's already in the lead ahead of the cyan. It's probably over for them. Yep, it is. 40 to 11 to 8 is how it ends up. So now... yeah, an Outlaster and 4 newcomers. All just completely randomly chosen. Nothing found so far. All right. So who will these 5 end up deciding on? I honestly have no idea who the people originally chosen on the Cyan team even were. Then they just got replaced by the random selection. So let's see what happens. First vote goes to Junhee222. And then a vote from Gina. Then 1326 Katie. And then another vote for Gina. So we do have a tie between Gina and 123 Katie. Or 1326 Katie. I feel like I'm not gonna find anything. Alright. It will be possibly a 2-1, we don't know, but it can't be another tie. But who will they choose? First vote goes to 1326 Katie. And then the next vote goes to Gina. I found a super late advantage. Almost suspiciously late. As if it was placed here or something. I don't know. There is a chance that it was just placed there. Well, it doesn't usually happen, but I don't know. But anyways, the person voted out is Gina, although she still survives. So the game is already giving us a replacement for Eham. And now we're back to having 4 people on the team. Actually, Cyan team has 5 now. No, 3. Never mind, yeah. So now we're gonna have a team member steal. Where the cyan team can take someone from the yellow team. So, what will their decision be? They are going to steal Hilu 1437. Two winners for this round. 4 people on each team, so you will have the same matchups multiple times. No, that's not. Oh, okay. Oh, Cyan made it, though. Oh, no, yeah, I can... This is not good. Gina, you can't go forwards. You have to go backwards. You have to go back to the ladder. Let's see if Anna, Julia, and Jalen can do it. Oh, Jalen was the one that fell. What? Oh, they both fell. Cyan, you really got lucky with your pairings, cause, okay. Oh, we don't have much of a lead. But that lead is still there. I don't know if it's enough. It barely is. Now the pairings are a little more forgiving. Actually, it's like way more forgiving than before. Jalen still falls. Yeah, this time it's not going to be enough. Cyan team's probably gonna do well again. I won't be surprised if that happens. Ooh. Max to 0R. Fell. Oh, yellow is making some moves again. They have the lead once again. They are going to take that. Meanwhile, our team is falling. Cyan team's made it, but they're a little too late. We are gonna have to score here. Oh, wow. Yellow's actually kind of quick with this one. Let's see what happens now. We do have second place. Oh, Cyan team's got the lead. but there's not enough time on the clock. And we are able to take the second win, or the second place. The Cyan team was a lot closer this time, but they still couldn't get it done. Not even with Hilu on their team. Oh, Hilu left the server, okay. So we will have a team swap after this. But for now, who won the Cyan team will be out. They've all casted their votes. Katie has barely survived. The other two have gotten 0 votes in the last elimination. Let's see what happens. First vote goes to 1326 Katie. Oh, even Katie voted Katie, so unfortunately for her, she is out. It wouldn't have even mattered, but yeah. 1326 Katie, grab your torch. Strange timing, multiple people from both other teams left the server. Peculiar. And now we can move to 2 teams. Alright. It is now Buoy Basket's time. I'll get this one first. I'm not even looking at how close we are. I'm just gonna grab the first ones I see. I got quite a lot of them. I am going last, though, so that's probably going to affect some things. I'll just go for this one first. Max to 0 are almost scored. I believe that person's able to do it. Anna Julia was also close. Okay. Hello, Orlando. I messed up a little when saying that, but yeah, 2-0. Yeah, Max to 0R and Anna Julia keep getting close to scoring. But the pink team isn't scoring either, so we might be fine here. Yeah, our lead is pretty much safe. Max to 0 actually managed to score. The pink team is now up to 2, though. Yeah, we are definitely fine now. 5 to 2. Okay, there it is. Already found another hint immediately. So I suppose the cyan team wasn't looking around too much. I'll look towards this area to see if I can find anything first, and then I will go towards the advantage. I was given an extra vote before Jalen just left. Okay. Okay, here we go. It's a vote view. That's not going to be that helpful. Alright then. It is now time for the pink team to vote. let's see who they decided to vote on. First vote goes to Helly. Then Goober. Then Helly again. And the final vote ends up going to Goober. So it is tied between the two of them. Tied plays off the face-off in a competition to see who will become the final person eliminated from the game. So, they're both newcomers. So neither of them have experienced the tiebreaker competition yet. Anyways, the winner of the tiebreaker competition ends up being it is pretty close, but Goober won the competition. But that means we have to say goodbye to Helly. So. And she left the server. It is merge time. Alright. So, not too many people remain at this point. So yeah, it does look like it's time for the merge to happen. And there we go. Let's get started. Already messed up. Okay, this is not going well. Wow, this is really not going well. Okay. That took way longer than normal. Okay, finally got it this time. I do have to go a bit quicker though, it looks like. But I keep getting teleported back and like, I'm going way too high. This was not ideal, but we still won despite that being slower than a typical playthrough of that minigame. Alright. Here we go. Not too sure who I'm gonna vote yet. I might have made a decision here. Okay. I think I've decided. Okay. I have decided to vote Anna Julia. But what will happen? Who did the other people choose? So, one vote for Constar, one vote for Max to 0R. Then Anna Julia. R1 and VLS 2. Or actually, R1 in VLS 2? I suppose. So it looks like we have a tie between Constar 57 and Max to 0R 67557. So let's see. Who shall I pick this time? Because last time I vote went to Anna Julia. My vote, I guess I'm gonna vote Constar, maybe. So, let's see what happens. We've got 2 votes for Constar 57. And it's another tie. So now it's rock drawing time. And the person and the people there, the people drawing rocks will be R1 and Vols 2, Anna Julia, and Goober. Let's see how things turn out. Three, two, one. Oh, Goober ends up with the White Rock. Okay, apparently R1 Anvils 2 and Goober are friends. And now everyone else head back to camp. It is redemption time, though. I did not expect that, to be honest. So we will have to see how the Redemption competitors do. Goober has already fallen a floor. Goober's now already fallen 2 floors. So now, it didn't take long for Endless to gain a 2-floor lead. Neither of them are falling anymore. So let's see what happens. Will Endless hold on? Goober is still on the 3rd floor. But then falls to floor 2 after some time. Then one more fall to floor 1. Endless is still mercilessly staying on the top end. Endless has won the competition. So, let's see how this turns out. Alright, I will take all 5 of these. Not a good start. Okay, get that one. Get that one. This one too. And, okay, wait, no, I missed that one, never mind. Okay. Brief stroke there, but, probably brief seizure would be a better way to describe whatever that was. I might have to be more careful. Okay. I'll take that. Oh, you're telling me that didn't count? Of course it didn't. Somehow that one dived out of the thing. I won't even have time to get all of these in. I forgot I could do that. Okay, 24 points. Max to 0 R left the server. It does not look like I'll end up finding anything more. I have a safety that it probably isn't fake, but with the way it was placed, and how late I found it, I do have a small feeling that it's a fake safety, but I'll have to find out though. I will use my extra vote. All right. VVVV will get to cast an additional vote. I decided not to use my vote view. Let's just find out what happens. I've decided on who my vote's going towards. Let's see what happens. I might as well use this. Constar uses a last chance advantage. All right. Constar is not safe. But now, hold on, just a moment from myself. I like using my safety advantage on Endless, and this is a safety advantage. Okay. Endless is now safe, and votes cast against him no longer count. So let's see what the results of this end up being. First vote goes to Endless, does not count. Vote number 2 goes to Endless, does not count. Vote number 3 goes to R1 Anvils 2. Then Constar 57. And the final vote, which I already know because I voted R1 Anvils twice, does in fact go to him. So R1 Anvils 2. It's time for you to go. Was the host trying to push him towards the exit there? It's time for Maze, I guess. I do start with an early lead. And I know I can go this path for the next one, which is even simpler than the other one. And Julia has one now. Start path is pretty straightforward, so I can just get that. It is interesting to see how close Constar is, though. But I should still be fine if this path is straightforward, and it is. And so that's the challenge, and we're back into a final 3 again. That's the second time in a row. All right. So Let's see what happens whenever we chosen by a few bonus categories. That was game changing, nullifying the most votes. I nullified 2, so that one goes to me. The best voting record ends up going to me as well, because that extra vote was pretty crucial in that. The most observant goes to me as well. Most competitive goes to me as well. And then up next, most active goes to me as well, I think. Does it? Yes, it does. Then the fewest votes and most votes are the last ones. So we can start with the most under the radar, which goes to me as well. I'm not going to win the last one. Wait, no, that one almost certainly goes to Constar. Because he got a lot of votes in that tiebreaker round. This is basically identical to the last one. 6-1 in bonus points in basically close to the same way as last time. That's crazy. Yeah. So now I reclaim my spot on, in 14th place. All right. So let's see how this will turn out. We've got 12 people in here already. There are a lot more people joining though, so we probably will see a full 20. There we go. So yeah, now I have finally actually overtaken back to 14th place. That person is almost certainly going to try and go for 13th. I won't be surprised if he's there by the next time I check the leaderboards. Because I feel like that's going to end up happening. A few people left. There's one Outlaster besides myself and Endless. Or Outlaster above, I meant. I guess I'll start the Outlaster rank. Okay. Sure. Who's gonna be next, though? I guess... Adelau? Still gonna think about who the next pick's gonna be. I might choose Bruno. So, let's see what happens. Endless can go on this team, I guess. Sorry, 77 booked. Yeah. $18 people here. All right. There's only one winner for this. And separate eliminations for each team, so you're already gonna say goodbye to 2 people. Probably. Let's get started. First try. I'm just placing whatever. We don't need 3 different people on this station. Hopefully we need a coconut. No, we do not, of course. The one thing we do need, fish, it's just being held there. Okay, we've got some progress being made. We do need more fish. We're not getting fish at all. Coconut, banana. I'm not even gonna bother. I'm just gonna move normally. This should still be fast enough. Yes, it is. Okay. We do have enough to overtake Cyan Team at the last moment. Hold up. Wait. I'm not going crazy, right? There was definitely a hint there. Let me rewind by a little bit. Oh, okay, I'm not going crazy. Hello, Arjun Khadga, and I paused at the right moment. Oh, wait a minute. Well, since I know I'm not gonna be able to find anything anymore. Okay, I keep failing to pause at the right frame. The one time I did, I accidentally just started looking at a different stream instead. By accident. Okay. Yeah. Alright. The Cyan team has decided to eliminate Mtafahud. But now it's time for the blue team to make their decision. We might end up in a... Oh. I was about to say we might end up in a 4v4 situation, but... the other gibberish name left the server. at a similar time to Tifahood. So now it's gonna end up being a 4v4v3 probably. Alright. So Nini 7363 Lee uses the last chance advantage. And Nini is not safe. What'll happen? The first vote, because no one else used their last chances, goes to Melanova M. And after that, Nini 7363 Lee. Then Schlepp. But it's a 2-to-1 vote because the gibberish name, I think it was Fuss77, whatever it was. Oh, Schlepp got voted. So now it's time for you to grab your torch. And then there were only 11. We still remain at 3 teams. But what will happen? 2 winners, unsurprisingly, because we've already had the 1 winner event happen. But no team rearrangements. Apparently I'm bringing in the entire team's supply. So, we've already got 2 points now. The other teams are 0 still. Alright, that almost missed, but now we've got 3. That was a little closer. I have seen occasional situations where the thing counted despite going like outside the thing, so maybe it could have worked in this situation. Okay, Bruno's just vanished. It went through the thing but not in a way that allowed him to score. It looks like we will be getting to 6 points. And yep, there we go. Cyan scores 1 point, but I mean, it's enough. The blue team's not going anywhere. So yeah. There will not be an elimination for this round. But this time we will get into a team swap though. All right. How will this go? Okay. I tried to delay to give a bit of extra time, or like mainly to give a bit less time. Uh-oh, Melanova. Wait, no, that's not even Melanova. That's Bruno catching up. But not quite enough. Soso is not moving. Okay. Really feel like the people in this server are a lot quicker. Oh, they both missed. Bookstar makes it first though. Now I'm going up against Melanova. I keep messing up. I will stay back here so we just to make it less likely that we lose our lead in the dying seconds of the game. I think I'll return at like 50 seconds, maybe. I don't even know when. All right. I don't know how much it's going to matter, but we will find out soon. Okay, it doesn't matter at all. No doubt we have the win here. Oops, okay. So has finally returned. More people have left the server, actually. I'm just checking things at the moment. There's a couple people in that alliance. Three people. Looks like Entree, BBB, and Pookstar are friended with each other. Yep, that's what it looks like to me. So, let's see what happens in the elimination, though. Okay, yeah. We can just pretend that it's just over for Endless. I mean, there is redemption, but I mean, we will see. Big Bud is still able to vote. Let's find out the results of what happens. First vote, Endless. Second vote, Entree the Giant. Then Endless again. That's 2 votes for Endless. And there's no saving him. It's 3-1 against him. So yeah. Ellens gets eliminated and then instantly rejoins, so now we move on to merge finally. Alright. Now for an opportunity for an advantage. I still have intentions to choose safety just like I always do. Okay, we're down to the final two. We're down to the final... Okay, what? Okay, Entree the Giant has been eliminated, and So has been eliminated. I'm on the top floor, everyone else is on floor 4. Alright, then I'm just gonna have to not mess up. I'm ready to initiate the keyboard strats. Okay, now I have a 2-floor lead. A little less than a minute and a half left. I messed up, but that's fine. I didn't end up letting one slip by. My lead is still growing. I nearly messed up earlier there. Okay. That worked well. All right. Hold up. There we go. So... I'm still gonna have to think about what my plan will be here. Alright. Given the circumstances, I don't think So-So is surviving. Alright. So-So, that might be a last chance. This could decide the fate of the game here. If the 1 in 6 goes through. Otherwise, she's getting votes from Entree, BBB, and Pookstar 24. But unfortunately, she's not safe, so... yeah. I already know how this is gonna go, so, So-So already left, okay. Understandable. Not gonna lie. So, yeah, So-So 770584, it is time for you to go. And now we're down to 5 people. So everyone else head back to camp. Alright, playing patterns time. Once again, let's get started. Bad RNG, but luckily it's for all of us, so, doesn't put me at a disadvantage yet. That's pretty good, I think. Alright, there we go. Okay. So let's just see what happens. Okay. Okay. Oh, hello, entree. So, yeah. Let's just see how this goes. How about... I should change it up a little bit. I will vote for Pookstar now. So now, 1 vote for Pookstar, 1 vote for Entree. Another vote for Pookstar. Okay, it's 3-1, okay. So now, Pookstar 24, it is time for you to go. And now only 3 remain. Okay, at least it's final 3. It's weird how you can see underneath the map from this area. Alright then. So... let's begin the jury voting, I guess. Now there's a couple of bonus points that no one wins. Like, no one wins most advantages found or nullified votes, I think, because of the exploiter. So there's probably only 6 bonus points to choose from. Which ones do I win? Probably, yeah, most active, most team challenges won, most individual challenges won. Tied for fewest votes. I might be fine. I'll have to see. Yeah, I think I'll be alright because of the team challenges one. Mainly. So yeah, I start with one I win, but the best voting record goes to... Okay, I thought it would go to both Andre and BBB, but I guess not. Most under the radar, I think it's tied. Oh, it's just me again. Okay. Yeah. It was not as close as I thought it would be. And Entree left the server. Most observant goes to both of us. Well, now that's an option, so, sure thing. There we go. We do have time for one more game, so let's do it. You'd probably get to 1094. But then I'll have to then I might even keep going a little bit. I'll think about it. I will think a little about what my next plans are, because I don't know yet. So yeah. So far things are going well. And yeah, that does indeed say 1093. We made it to 18, but then progress really stalled, like, apparently. Of course, we fill up when there's 3 seconds left on the clock. Okay, that took a little bit. Alright. Alright. How will this game turn out? another one with 3 teams, but at least it's a lot easier to find advantages on this map. So X1U is the only legendary rank. All the others are competitors and newcomers again. Let me bring Tanaya Hater into this, just because. The person I was gonna pick next has already been chosen, so I guess I'll pick Jaren. Sure. How about Kalimba? JF 174511 is dead apparently. Okay then. Okay. 2 winners. Okay. We've got a good chance, so okay, it's just 2 people on this team now, apparently. Yeah. I think, yeah, the orange team's a bit ahead of gray, it seems. Yeah, gray team is still in the 3rd section, so. Nope, wrong direction. Go, go, go. I see 2. I'll get this one first. Oh, I missed. No one else is going for this one, so sure thing. I'll take that one as well. I don't see the last one from here, so I'm just gonna look through all the bushes. Looping back around, there's a chance that X1 you already looked in these, but I guess I'll look towards the outside edge now. Maybe I'll find something. Probably not. Yeah, really high chance that last one's already found, but at least I have 2, so. Oh, apparently the first one is just here. Wow, great advantage. And the second one is near the edge of the map. Okay, actually good advantage, nice. So, let's see what happens. First vote goes to Tot. Then Shihen 25126. Up next we've got Star. Then Tot again. 2 votes for Tot. Then another vote for Shehenha 25126. Oh. That was surprising. Oh, it's a 3-way tie. Oh, wow. That's lucky. I feel like given the current circumstances, if we... Technically, I think the odds of either Beautify... The odds of Beautify and Ruby getting out is 1 in 3 for each person. And then the 3 in the tie split the other third. It is actually, no, never mind, because whoever's not in the second tie will still be drawing rocks too. Tot and Star end up in the second tie, so now it'll be Beautify, Ruby, and Shen 25126 drawing the rocks. So, who will end up with the white rock? Oh. I guess Ruby ended up with it. So, Ruby, you still have a spot in the game, being sent over to the orange team, presumably? Yep. Someone did leave on the orange team right after, but it wasn't Ruby. Unlike most scenarios, which probably would have ended up being. I want to... I hope to keep the member count advantage. Yep, at least we could get that. 2 winners again. I'll think about the plan a little bit. Meanwhile, I will get all the flags that are in the area. I missed. Can't get that one anymore, so I'll take this one. We win, although it's not even 1 winner, so we are not safe just yet. We are getting a lot of flags, though. Wow. I'll steal from the orange team due to bonus point reasons. Okay, I can't even place my flag here. I still want orange team to lose. I want an actual elimination to happen. Cheering for you, Gray. Oh, come on. I can't even... Actually, Gray, just steal my flag. Y'all. And I... Okay, wait. Let's not do that yet. Okay, no, Gray is still gonna lose, unfortunately. Star also left, and Beautify left. Now there's no one. Yeah. So no elimination is gonna happen, and it's just gonna be a kind of boring team swap. Actually, I think it's the orange team that dissolves. Yeah. I guess if we ignore the fact that the gray team doesn't exist anymore, alright. Everyone's a winner now. Who will be on what team? Oh. Cool. You stole the one I was going for, Tanaya. I missed. Radiums is on this team, so I'm not worried. Alright, we just need one more point. Yeah, we're gonna get that point. Yeah, that went well. Sure. Once again, it's search time. I don't see anything right away. Jaren left the server. Now, Tanaya Hater and Kalimba were both on the OG pink team. But Ruby was on the orange team before. I had a feeling there was some there. It looked like there was. I'm glad there was. I'm gonna keep looking around just in case. But I don't think I'm gonna find anything else. I feel like everything's been found. Yeah, I think it's time for me to just, go for it. It's an advantage steal. That's pretty good. Just in case someone else has an advantage steal. Now, Tanaya used the safety advantage. Wow. I really didn't think I'd find another one after the advantage steal, but I did. And another one? Wow. Safety. Come on up. 1 vote for Tanaya, 1 vote for Endless. 1 vote for Kalimba. And the person that's voted out is Kalimba CS. That's 2 votes and that's enough. All right. So now, to think about what the plan will be. I think. Okay. Here we go. Let's get started. Oh, all of them are spaced out, so this is still gonna work. And okay, never mind, that one's not stuck at least. You really thought you could skip all 4 of them? Not this time. All right. Who will I vote this time? Okay. All right, everyone is here. Except for Ruby, at least. She's just staying back there. probably will choose X1U now. Also, I probably should have realized that Ruby and Ruby are allied with each other. Radiomes uses a safety advantage. So now Radiomes is safe. And of course, it appears as if Radiomes and Tanaya might be allied. Now this is where things get interesting. X1U Amida with 4 votes. All right. So now, everyone else head back to camp. Because it is redemption time. Alright. Endless versus X1U. Endless does use that glitch on the first one. X1U is not too far behind, though. So it's still kind of close. For now. Okay, Endless flawlessly gets past that. Messes up a little on the side ladder tricks that he was attempting, presumably, and oh, that is a severe slip up. But Endless lost a huge chunk of his lead over X1U, but he is still ahead, but not by as much. right. It does seem like Endless has a very slight lead. And it will be enough. Next one, you being not far behind, though. Let's get started. Robbie might have been AFK, never mind. Okay. Alright. Things should still be fine. Four out of the 5 of us are still in. Alright. Renames becomes the next one out, by the way, and now... Yep, still getting full bar. Ruby's close to being out. Yeah. Almost. Okay. Nice. So... I am still thinking about the decision I'm going to make here. And I think I have decided. Welcome, up here to the elimination. There are now 6 of us. I mean, it's just 3 groups of 2 at this point. But let's see what happens. I am probably going to place my vote on radiomes. And let's then see what happens. Now, of course, I gotta use that safety advantage because Endless will probably get some votes, and also I have enough left over to not worry. So I'll use my safety advantage on Endless. So now Endless is safe. Anyone that's cast against him no longer counts. So the first vote goes to Endless. Does not count. There's one nullified. There should be a second. And yes, there is. Okay. Will we see a third and a fourth? No, we will not. The next vote goes to Radiomes. And then Ruby. So we got a 2-2 tie, perhaps? That's what I think is gonna happen here. That is exactly what happens. The final vote is Ruby. Because of course, those are just clumped into pairs. You must now decide who to vote. And now I can figure out the entire cycle. And I guess, yeah. I don't know if each pair knows that the other ones are teaming. But yeah, I've already made my decision. One vote to Radiomes. One vote to Ruby. 2 votes for Radiomes. And then the person voted out in a 3-1 vote is Radiomes. That's 3 votes and that's enough. Radiomes. Grab your torch. Radiomes, it is time for you to go now. And then there were only 5. For real this time. Alright. But this isn't over yet. It's going to be a double elimination. I'm still keeping my advantage sealed just in case one of them uses it. Or if they have one. I'll use a vote view, though. So I'll use it on Ruby. Actually, no, I'll use it on Ruby, perhaps. Alright then. This is a vote view advantage. We'll get to see who someone votes. Yep. So now, what will happen? Oh. Ruby left. Oh, this will be interesting now. I can't use this. I can't use my safety. And Ruby voted for Endless. We've got one vote for Daisy Meow, aka Ruby. Then we've got one vote for Endless. Then one vote for Tanaya Hater. We've got a second vote for Daisy Meow. And it's tied though, so... let's see what happens. We have a tie between Tanaya Hater and Daisy Meow. So does this mean it's going to be Tanaya versus Endless? No, okay. So it didn't glitch like that, okay. It's actually just Tanaya versus Daisy. Sure thing, okay. So, Tanaya Hater won the competition. They'll progress to the next part of the game. And that means Daisy Meow, aka Ruby. I don't know why Ruby left though. Oh. There's the torch. Ruby is still here though, which is fascinating. Now. Holy buckets time. Welcome to the competition. Let's get started. Hopefully this doesn't go as terribly as last time. Here we go. Nice start. Want it to go a little bit higher than that. Nice. Almost. A little bit too far down. Both times. Oh, come on, that wasn't it? Okay, I'll just go the normal route. There we go. Your bucket has been filled with water. Final 3 jury voting. I am thinking about it a little. So yeah. Hello, Xezin. Once again, I'm just gonna try to think of which bonus points I end up getting here. I don't know if I tie for most voted players, or no, I don't know if I tie for most votes towards the eliminated player, or if Tanaya alone gets that. Actually, similar thing for fewest votes, because I think... Wait. Actually, does no one get the fewest or most votes? Did any of us get votes at all? I honestly have no idea. But as far as I can remember, I don't think so. So I don't think those bonus points are in play. I should win most observant. I got 6 advantages, but couldn't play a good chunk of them. Someone did get voted at one point, and it was Tanaya Hater. Most competitive goes to me. Most game-changing, I think, goes to me. I nullified 2 votes from, that went towards Endless. And the most under the radar also goes to me and Robbie, I think. Yep. So 5 to 2 to 1. I won again, so... So that went well. So yeah, that will probably be all for today. Alright. I should have, yep, that counted as well. Another 4 wins today. So, yeah. I'm getting super close to 13th place. There are smaller gaps up here though. Overall, that might be what I have to go for next. I don't know. We'll see. Anyways, that's all for now. And yeah. I will be back for more, most likely on Friday's stream, but yeah. That's all for now, and see you next time.